Aloha Libra, welcome to your tarot reading for the week of April 13th through the 19th. We're going to go ahead and dive right in. If you want to get a personal reading or if you want to join us over on Patreon, all that information is down in the description box below. We're going to start your tarot reading for the week. We're going to start with the overall vibe. We'll move into any potential obstacles or challenges. Then we'll see how to overcome those challenges or obstacles. And then we'll get any extra messages that Universe and Spirit might have for you this week. We'll start with a love oracle and a general oracle to kick off the overall vibe. So let's go ahead and get right into it. We are looking for the overall vibe in terms of love, connections, and relationships this week for Libra. Let's go ahead and see what your card is. We have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. This is the card of focusing on you, focusing on your projects, your career. What are the things that you are trying to build for yourself outside of romantic love, outside of relationships? What are you doing for you, Libra? Focus on those things this week. If you've been wanting to maybe get a new job, this might be the week to do that. If you want to start a side hustle or a business, this might be the week to do that. Maybe you're really just working on your spiritual journey this week, which we're going to go ahead and get general messages and see if that's the case. Go ahead and do that. This is focusing on matters outside of romantic love, outside of relationships. This is really pouring into your cup and working on your stability for you outside of anything else, right? Because at the end of the day, the only person that's going to have your back is you. And that's what we're really focusing on. We have freedom. You are free to do what you choose. This week is all about you, Libra. Libra, this week is about you. It's all about you. No one else, nothing else. Don't take anyone's opinions into consideration this week. It's all about you, Libra. You have the freedom to do whatever you want. You have the freedom to choose whatever decisions you want to choose, whatever you want to do in your life, you can do that. There is no restrictions on you this week. There's no restrictions on you ever. But I'm just saying this week specifically, the messages here are saying you are free to do what you want. Absolutely. Focus in on what your stability looks like for you. You don't have to rely on anybody else. If it came down to it and tomorrow and everybody was not in your life, what stability do you have for you? That's the decisions that we are making this week, Libra. Let's go ahead and move into our tarot deck. I'm very curious to see what energies or messages tarot is going to add to the overall vibe this week. So let's go ahead and see what we got going on here. We have the 10 of Swords. We are definitely ending a chapter here. And maybe that's why we're being focused into building our own stability. For some of you, you may have ended a relationship recently. I'm just going to throw that out there. Whether this was a friendship, whether this was a romantic relationship, whether this was just ending a job, okay? There was the ending of some sort of cycle here. Here's the thing. That cycle definitely was draining you more than it was fulfilling you, right? And maybe you don't see it that way right this minute. You might see it in hindsight come in the near future, okay? But the 10 of Swords says that whatever this was, whatever ending this is, it feels a little bit bittersweet, and maybe it's forcing you to look at the stability that you've created for yourself. Do you have a savings account? Do you have a backup plan? Do you have projects that fulfill yourself? Did you take time during this previous cycle and put all of your energy and effort into other people's dreams? Sometimes when I see these two cards together of like the freedom and the finances and career, and then that energy of the ending of this 10 of Swords, to me this almost feels like, did you put more into other people's projects, other people's businesses, other people's dreams, and put your own on the back burner? Because if you did that in this cycle or this chapter or whatever this is that's coming to an end right now, Libra, then it's time for you to focus in on you. Take your stuff off the back burner, put it on the front. Make it the top of your priority list this week. Focus in on you, your stability, your dreams, your projects, your business, whatever this is, okay? Let's go ahead and see what the challenge or obstacle might be for this week when it comes to that theme. We have 3 cards. We're going to talk about them quickly, okay? We have the Fool coming out in reversal, taking the leap of faith. I think for some of you, maybe you're in a stagnant space after the ending of this cycle, okay? Remember, this week is all about you. Yes, there may have been some painful endings. Yes, maybe there was a little bit of a bittersweet situation that finally come to a close. And maybe for some of you, you're still lingering in that space, okay? We're still kind of going back and forth. Maybe we're hoping for things to kind of, kick back up again with whatever this was. The best decision you're going to make for yourself this week is to take a leap into a new beginning. The Fool represents new beginnings. It represents this new chapter, this new cycle. And this being in reversal tells me that maybe you're a little bit hesitant to finally go into this new chapter or this new cycle of your life. The 2 of Swords is doubling down on that, okay? The 2 of Swords can represent being at this space of a crossroads of having to make a decision. Do I keep sitting here and waiting for a path to open up to me? or do I make a decision to go in a new direction? Okay, it's almost like you're sitting here with your swords of defense with a blindfold on saying, well, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do, so I'm just gonna sit here. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Libra, that is not your vibe. That's usually not your vibe. You're gonna take control this week, make it about you, and say, you know what, I'm taking the blindfold off, I'm gonna go explore this island that's behind me, and I'm taking a leap of faith and getting confident moving forward, okay? The Six of Wands is here. It was in the reversal, but when the Six of Wands is in the upright, it's like I'm moving forward with confidence. I'm moving forward with this conviction, knowing that I'm heading into this new chapter that's all about me. And the things that I'm going to allow in this chapter are going to bring stability and growth and happiness for me, because I am the only thing that matters right now. I'm not saying to get jaded and don't care about other people, to lose your compassion, because you are naturally a compassionate person. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying give yourself the same compassion that you've given to everybody else in this past cycle, and take this leap into a new beginning so you can find your confidence again, okay? So you can find your confidence again, Libra. Let's go ahead and see how you're gonna overcome the challenge or the obstacle this week. How are we gonna take this leap of faith? How are we gonna make this happen? The Nine of Swords. We have to stop overthinking things. I'm just gonna be honest. Being an air sign, okay? You being an air sign or having air in your chart, depending on if this is your moon or your rising sign, it's very easy to get lost in our mental space, because air energy is all about analytics and thoughts and very much mental, right? Don't overthink it this week. Allow yourself to, you see it, you recognize it. Okay, that's it. I'm letting it go now. I'm taking this leap for me. Because at the end of the day, it feels like you've been showing up for everybody else. Now this is the time for you to start showing up for you, Libra. This is your time. This is your season. Allow yourself to love you, fulfill into you. Remember, you have the freedom to do anything you want right now. So take the leap and go do what you want. Take the leap and build what you want. Take the leap and start the new chapter, the new journey, the new cycle for you and nobody else, right? Because again, it feels like you have been there for everybody else's dreams lately and not your own. Let's go ahead and get any extra messages that universe and spirit have for you this week, Libra. What do we have when it comes to extra messages for Libra this week? We're asking universe and spirit for extra messages. You have a lot of cards that came out this week, Libra. For those of you that have been considering getting a personal reading soon, this is a good week to get a personal reading. You have all these cards flying out. We have the Strength card first and foremost. You have the Four of Pentacles in reversal as well. But the Strength card is saying pull from your inner strength and take this leap. Close this chapter once and for all. Once and for all. For some of you, I think it's hard because it probably has to do with a romantic relationship. I'm just going to be honest. I said it earlier as well. For those of you that are ending a romantic relationship, or you're ending a friendship that has been a friendship for a really long time, yeah, it's really hard to get out of your headspace to end this once and for all. But if you allow yourself to pull from your inner strength and know that you can overcome this, to know that you can overcome anything, that you have the strength to rebuild your life, to rebuild your own stability, your own foundation, okay? Pull from that. It is really going to help you in the near future. Your future self will look back and thank this version of you right now for pulling from that strength and taking this leap, starting this new chapter for you, saying that I do have the freedom to choose me. I have the freedom to let go of things that I held on to for a long time. The Four of Pentacles is exactly that. The Four of Pentacles in the upright is like we're holding on to things very tightly. We're protecting what we've worked for. And when this is in reversal, it says we are releasing. Whether we like it or not, we need to release whatever this is that we are holding on to. The ending of this chapter, whether this is a job, a relationship, and a way of thinking, a project, whatever this ending is, let it go. Let it go. And I promise you, 6 months, year from now, even if it's 2 weeks from now, it's gonna all come around and make sense on why this ended for you, because you are really being put on a pathway towards a new chapter for you that brings in confidence, excitement, growth, stability, success, all of these things that you have been helping other people achieve. You are achieving it for you in this new cycle. So Libra, if you take nothing else from this reading this week, take the energy of knowing that this next season is about you. You have the freedom to create your stability, your happiness, and all of the experiences that you want to have, as long as you're willing to take that leap of faith, okay? Take the leap this week, Libra. If you're still here watching, thank you for being here. Consider liking this video, subscribing to the channel. If you want to get a personal reading, you can always find me at themagicsiren.com. All that information is down in the description box below. I will let you get back to your day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you again soon. Aloha.